This video and this information could change your life. Just sit back, relax, and treat this video like a podcast and just pay attention. Hear me out for just a few minutes. Enjoy.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be talking about the one and only gamers for life. Now, listen, boys and girls, I'm going to put it very, very blunt out there, right? This thing has not been performing very well over the last few months. In fact, if we go on the monthly candles, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sell candles in a row, even though many coins were doing good 6 months ago. But just know that this in a way did have an early pump compared to some other coins. So I'm not gonna be too harsh on it, but there's still lots of potential. Yo, it's me in the middle video. Listen, I'm doing this for the first time ever, and I'm just trying it out. If you guys want free pretty much Uber Eats or like $30 off or whatever, link in the description. I don't know, man. Let's just see how this works. Now, this looks like a fantastic opportunity, and in my opinion, of thousands of hours on the chart, this looks like a momentum shift. In fact, it is a momentum shift. So if you were to buy this coin at any point, the time is now, okay? You can get in where it literally is, right? You can wait for a pullback, which I wouldn't expect too much of a heavy pullback if I'm being very honest. Maybe down to the 13 area, right? Maybe down to here, maybe a little bit lower. But honestly, the longer you wait, the more riskier, right? Or you could just, if you were gonna get in a position, let's say you have $2,000, you could put 1,000 right now, 500, and then your final 500. So you get a better overall average, just of a little bit. But overall, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at it, you're still buying relatively low. All right, you are still buying relatively low. If we take it from the all-time high, go to pretty much the all-time low, right, and reverse this, you are still technically getting a 78% discount. Now it's not 88%, but that's okay because now you have confirmation that there's a momentum shift. Look, can't be too stingy with it sometimes. It is what it is. A couple cents this way, a couple percentage this way. Guys, you got to get used to it because when it's time to sell, remember, you got to have that same mentality, right? Anyways, look. So when I break this down, we can see there's a huge momentum shift, right? Look at the weekly. This weekly candle pretty much took out all of this, right? When we compare how much volatility there has been, the momentum shift, this has pretty much taken out weeks worth of data. So like I said, more confirmation that we are reversing. Now, from what I've seen, there's not too much information that's very new, right? I still believe it's the guy that worked at EA trying to create these games, this platform, which I'm still very high on, right? If you are going to take a risk on GFAL, it is now, right? Because when we look at this project, right, this is sitting around 40 million market cap. So the likeliness of you making money is higher than it is lower, right? Because you're buying near the bottoms, right? You have technical analysis on your side, you have market cap on your side, you have pretty much everything you want. Now, I do think for this coin to genuinely blow up into the billions market cap, the guy is going to have to release some games, some things are going to have to change, some fundamental stuff, but as of right now, in terms of the risk and the technical analysis, it's beautiful. Now, I do think at the minimum, this should 3x from all-time highs, which would pretty much bring it, if we go in terms of market cap, right? If we go to market cap, all-time high, at around 120 million, so times 3, right? That would pretty much be 360 to 400 million in the market cap, which would be a 10x from here. That is where I think at the minimum this coin will go. Now, I do genuinely think that this coin could 100x, and I'll tell you why. Because when we compare it to something similar like Sand, right? I know it's not exactly the same, but if we compare it to Sandbox, we go to market cap all-time high, right? Went to billions, right? Remember, it's just it's chilling, right? It's chilling. Before you know it, it's in the billions. That's what happens, right? Go to Mana, right? I know it's not exactly the same, but it's kind of in the same industry, more or less. Market cap, boom, right? It's chilling, right? Chilling at 100 million. right? Before that, look at the market cap. Bang, right? Another one people are comparing it to is this one, right? Bang, bang, bang. Market cap. Now I know, look, 200 million. I think this one's going to go probably to a billion. Now, but that's a whole nother video. But that's the thing, right? So these coins should go up a decent amount at the minimum. You got to remember, when the bull market genuinely starts, people put money in anything. Any narrative that gets out there, they just believe it and they pump and they pump and they pump, right? That is just how it is. So I personally think it is a great time to buy GFAL. If you're really, really stingy with some kind of pullback, then maybe to the 0.13 area, right? I don't think, if I let me reset this very quickly, I don't think we'll get a bigger pullback than about 50%, 61%. That is like the furthest I think, because genuinely when there's a momentum shift, usually you don't get a very deep retracement. Usually you get maybe 50%, good enough in terms of the market, right? In terms of fundamentals, before we continue going to the upside. That is my take on this. I think it's a great purchase, and I think it's worth the risk.